Hi everyone. I think that I know some people in the room, and you are completely required and be aware about AI is very important. But at the end of the day, AI is really like bullshit term using through marketing stuff, and it's more about data, machine learning, and deep learning. And what we can do with that, and what we are doing at xBrain. In my case, I'm the head of AI. For that one, I'm managing a team of less than 10 people, mainly focused on AI, and we are in a group of 40 people really focused for delivering natural language system for cars and for call centers and customer services. I'm working in the field of language, and I like to say language about natural language, but language of machine, because you can create different type of language to solve a lot of stuff. Like element about machine speaking and fraud for online e-commerce company. Today we are focused on GAN and why we want and where we are right now. We are delivering daily solution for customers in call centers and management of email at a high level. And it's completely the area of personal assistant, and we've got the bot acceleration, voice bot, mail bot, chat bot. But at the end of the day, the main problem is about how can we bootstrap a language AI without any data. It's a huge issue today. Our customers don't have data. They've got data, but they don't have labeled data. And that's a huge issue. And the second one is how we can manage the improvement of the AI through the time and managing the life cycle and the technical depth about the solution and the technical model depth. And we want to move, at the end of the day, from a structured data to unstructured data, and how we can use this one, and how can we discover the hidden structure of the data. We've got, at the end of the day, Camille, clusterization, or maybe a new way in front of us with GAN, with the generative model approach. Because the goal is to work mainly with the unsupervised learning and business, and have the capability to extend, to create synthetic data at the end of the day. How can we recreate directly synthetic data? And because I'm really in love about a lot of information, I'm reading a lot of papers, and I discovered papers from Ian Goodfellow, who was very interesting about that, and I discovered exactly what we know with embeddings. Capability to work like man with glass, minus man plus woman is woman with glasses. Very interesting, but that one is really focused on image, and how can we use that one, not for the image, but maybe for the text. At the end of the day, exactly as we discovered the convolutional network for image, and convolutional network can be used to summarize text at another level. And how to proceed? The first one is to understand what is GAN at the end of the day. The GAN mainly is the area in the area of the generative approach, and working not only with a neural network in front of an environment like reinforcement learning, but more focus on the two neural networks working against each other in a game of zero-sum game. And you've got the generator and the discriminator who are working together to try to create content and new elements. And the goal here is really to work like Ian Goodfellow did with some image like CycleGAN, to have the capability to review completely from a horse to a zebra, or maybe from text, generate image directly. The image here are not bird image, that's completely generated image. And we did it for conversation. What we try to do, we created many neural networks who are LSTM, working against each other based on data from a minimum volume of data to regenerate directly a lot of conversation, to work on synthetic data, to improve our system. And it's exactly where we are right now. And we are testing this type of system because our customers don't have a lot of data. They don't have a lot of labeled data to help us to improve the call center system, the email management, or the chatbot directly online. And you can see here the sentences that you've got on on the left are sentences generated through the GAN directly. You can see that some of them are very good. And if you want to have more, I advise you deeply to read the paper about the Gumbel softmax distribution, and you will have, at the end of my slides and my presentation, all the references to start inside of the GAN. Thank you.